Sorry, here's part 2 of Capricorn. I had to turn my video off. So, yes, I'm embarrassed to start this one by saying I heard that song, Every Rose Has Its Thorn. So, if you're my age or older, um, you may remember that 80s song. I think it must have been the 80s. And maybe that had some meaning. Being able to appreciate something like you couldn't before. For example, holding a baby after your kids are grown, and how, I mean, not that you didn't appreciate holding your baby when you had them, but I don't know, it's just different this time. And you just, it's bringing tears to my eyes. You just, like, this is what's important. I can just do this forever. And I'm going to appreciate every second, every moment of some of these situations because I get it. I get how special this is. That could be anything. It doesn't have to be a baby. That was just an example. All right, we're going back to the occult, or I don't know if you want to call it metaphysical stuff. Occult sounds more, well, Capricorn is the devil in the tarot. It sounds a little more sinister than I view it, and that's what I kind of was getting into astrology. Oh, okay, a couple different things. Getting into astrology versus astronomy, or vice versa. So if you kind of have always liked the sky and the stars and all that stuff, you start getting that. Okay, now you can start looking at astrology because you already know where things are in the sky, but also the same thing going vice versa because of astrology. You start really getting into because it's based obviously on the real sky. Then even things like tarot cards. Maybe I mean, you're watching this channel, but it's one thing to watch one of these channels or read a horoscope and be like, yeah, whatever, and kind of roll your eyes and think it's fun, um, but realizing, especially a tarot cards came up, realizing that there is way more to tarot than fortune telling, that they're tools for self-exploration, self-improvement, and deeper connection to the non-tangible world. And that, again, that connection with whatever you call it, whatever you feel, that the spirit, the unseen world. And that brings your tangible world more into balance. And then I got Libra, the Justice card. So I don't know if you have a Libran connection. Ace of Wands. Really being inspired. Having enthusiasm. Your mojo's coming back. A fresh... that breathing new life, that that fresh start, that fresh appreciation, inspiration, passion, new passion, enthusiasm, really being motivated to do something. This could be a new project, a new idea, new love that's very phallic. Again, that reconnection with a romantic partner. It's a very phallic card, but the sun's coming out here. The clouds are breaking. Things are lightening up, are brightening up. It's also pointing to the sky. So back to that, if you were kind of getting into space in some way, this bird could be a message from spirit, trying to connect with spirit. Kind of having a new fascination and childlike wonder, I also feel. Page of Cups, artistic. This could be an artistic child, or your artistic side. It's a message about love. There's some paintings here. Someone could be thinking of doing a tarot deck, painting a tarot deck. If anyone's interested, let me know, because I can't draw, but I want to create a tarot deck, and it doesn't really, if you have no artistic ability, it's not as easy. You could do collage and stuff, and I've seen some really beautiful collage decks. I don't know. Anyway, let's not make this about me. Oh, there's a beaver in the background, busy beaver, building a dam, but look at her nice little setup, getting a nice little setup. I feel like this has come out for you. You know, she has all the things she needs. She's drying some herbs. She has her easel. Like, she just didn't grab a pad and just head out, which would have been fine, but it's like she's really has all the right tools to be able to explore this the best way possible. What's the beaver doing there in the background? There is a dam upriver. Oh, they're building. It looks like, well, it's interesting because there's a dam up here, but the water's falling through. It's almost like they're thinking of making a dam here as well. But it's free flowing water, free flowing emotions. Before we go through situations and get hurt, whether it's by romantic partners or just other people in our lives, our family, friends, bosses, coworkers, we start to build those walls and shut off our emotions. That's why this heart to heart you're having with someone is probably because you both have these different wounds and these different parts of you that are trapped away, where those emotions, you will not, if you open them up, they will just flood out and you're terrified of that. But this is maybe that new beginning of being even more honest about things. Yeah, the Three of Cups. So these are past hurts. I'm trying to figure out. It's a really beautiful Three of Swords. I feel like I'm seeing this card for the first time. I've had this deck for a while. And I know I've seen it before, but it's almost like I don't remember it. So there's water there. There's a swan. There's a light out, but that door is open, and something about it is giving her pause to me. Like she's walking in on something. So some of you may have caught someone. Doesn't mean you caught them at home, but caught someone cheating in the past. And that's sort of, influencing things. That's what's hard. I don't know. I'm having trouble talking here. Her water's very contained. I mean, I don't know. I can't tell how big this is, but that little water trough, it's like my emotions are very contained. There's a light on, though. She's looking backwards, though. She's looking... This page is sort of looking out at us, and this Three of Swords is still looking in the past, looking behind, not... It's like, close that door and walk away. Two of Wands. Where do you want to put your money and your energy? Where do you want you? Did I say money and what did I even say? Your time and your energy. That's what I. We have to sleep, right? We only have so much energy, and if we're putting it into looking at the past and beating ourselves up, and it doesn't mean you can't explore and understand, and it comes up, but to really have that be so in the forefront, if you're not in an acute crisis, can cause problems that you may not realize that it causes, that it's influencing situations you may not even realize it influences, like non-romantic relationships. So look at these cute little frogs with the two wands. Is she waving the frog? That's kind of like the frogs are going on and doing their job. I don't know. It's almost like two different children are going off to do their own things, and they're going to go their own way and do their own thing. Doing your own thing. maybe you guys have been doing your own thing for too long and you have to find, not live separately together, but at least have some shared moments where the time is together. You started living sort of separately together. But making sure you're only giving your energy to those things that it's not a waste. You don't want to be pouring energy into a toxic situation or into things from the past that you can't change at this point. It's just like running the heat or the AC with the windows open. It's just a waste. It's futile. Okay, I feel like this has been a really long reading. Thank you so much, Capricorn. I hope maybe some messages resonated with you, and I will hopefully see you at another reading. Take care.